Hi Virgo, my name is Tina and this is Soul Tie Tarot. Thank you so much for finding this video and for watching. I've been doing tarot for a long time, but I just started my channel. So if this video resonates with you and you feel like we're vibing on the same energy, please like, subscribe, and share. It would mean a lot to me. So we're going to be doing a relationship spread. We're going to use 2 oracle cards and a full relationship reading, followed by the romance angels. And the romance angels give a good advice on how to go forward with the relationship. So stay till the end because that's the most important part. Okay. See where you are for October 2019. Virgo and who they're dealing with. Spiritual connection. A relationship has a connection that goes beyond this lifetime. Everybody's been getting past life stuff so far. Actually, I forget what it was. I think it was Taurus. Had past life connection. I think it was. No, Gemini. So check out their read, because maybe your person has Gemini in their chart somewhere. If you're cross-watching. Cross-watchers are very welcome here. But also watch your sign and their sign, because it's going to be from their perspective. Look to your inner strength. You are stronger than you realize. This is what your partner has. So spiritual connection, and they need to look for their inner strength. Maybe you're supporting them in some way this month. Coming through October. Let's get some more clarification. Work through your fears. Let's see. Ooh, they got 2. A fiery climax approaches. Well, that could be good or bad. Take time to breathe out. So they need some inner strength to get through whatever fiery climax is going to take place, and they need to take a moment to reflect and breathe on it. And you need to work through your fears, because this relationship has been going on for a long time. Relationships that go past lifetimes have baggage upon baggage upon baggage. So let's see what's going on here. Page of Cups fell out. So, I don't know if somebody needs to apologize, but something needs to happen. You guys have stuff just falling out left and right. Energy's like spilling over. I've seen the 6 of Pentacles twice now, too. Fiery energy here. The energy is really insane. I can barely hold on to the cards. You guys need to take some time out to breathe. That's what's going on. Okay. You are in your head. You are in your head, and you're having sleepless anxiety galore, Virgo. Anxiety galore. Because you feel like this relationship was everything, almost like a whole like 10 of Cups marriage, and it's done and empty, and there's no new beginning. That's how you feel about them, and you're so in your head about it. You're having sleepless nights because you need work through your fears, and you have the 9 of Swords, which is like fears. Well, this started off very intense. All right, let's see how you see them. We already saw how you feel about them. You feel like it's done. And you see them as in and out, you know, passionate but in and out. Like they don't stay. And when they come with the whooshy, emotional, like knight in shining armor, but with a bunch of bull. You know what I mean? Immature, emotionally immature. In and out with their emotions, and emotionally immature and unstable is how you see them. It's giving you anxiety. Let's see where they are. Let's see Virgo's partner for October. I feel like it's their energy that's chaotic and overflowing, and your energy that's incredibly anxious. I'll take them both. They are stuck in their head, and they're just stuck in their head, and they are not paying attention to what's right in front of them. They're so worried about what they, you know, coulda, shoulda, woulda, that they're not paying attention. Sorry, one moment. I just turn my phone off. It's my mom. She'll probably call me like 9 more times because I didn't answer. Yeah, they're stuck in their head. I apologize about that. They're stuck in their head. They feel like they're stuck. You've got the Strength card with the Magician is how they feel about you. They feel like you make their life healthier. Like you're what holds them together and makes them a better person. You know what I mean? Like maybe they had a lot of bad habits and you make them into a better person. When you're around you, when they're around you, they make better decisions. And they feel like it could be everything. Like you guys together can make it all happen. That's how they feel about you. I don't know what happened yet. You feel like it's over. They feel like you guys can conquer the world because you make them a better person. You are their strength. Let's see how they see you. It's too much. Their energy is so much. You could be dating a Leo because the Leo got the Magician as their person. They see you as giving up because you feel like it's over. They see you as giving up and they're stalking you. They're Facebook stalking you. That's what's going on. Okay, let's see what the energy is between the two of you. Love, but it's broken and the passion is gone. You feel like it is. And they're overthinking it and they're stuck about it. But you guys are mirroring energies. Like you're balancing. Everybody is getting the Sun in reverse for what's blocking them. You guys need to go back to the beginning and figure out what was wrong. That's what's blocking you. Is you're focused too much. You forget about why you fell in love. You forgot about why you fell in love. You're focused. The outcome is heartbreak. This does not have a good ending right now. The outcome is deep heartbreak. There's so many swords on the table. Let's clarify this. You guys need to go back to the beginning. If you want this, if you're over it, then Nine of Pentacles. You're worried about, if you aren't worried about getting them back, I don't know if you were financially dependent on them and now you're worried like, how am I gonna pay my bills? But you're worried about how you're gonna make it. You're worried about finances, I feel like. Them, of course, but also finances. I don't know if you guys live together and now you're broken up. You're like, I don't know how I'm gonna pay my rent and I don't know where I'm gonna go. But you're having sleepless nights over lack of financial independence. You both have the Four of Cups. You're both sitting there wishing for something that you don't have. Well, you're both not seeing what is right in front of you, which was the love that you had in the beginning, which is why you got together, and you're not paying attention to it. And you need to go back to the beginning. Let's clarify how you see them. Ace of Cups in reverse. Four of Swords in reverse. Seven of Wands in reverse. You think that they don't love you anymore. You feel like they need to go inside themselves and heal, but they're refusing to do it. They're refusing to look inside themselves and see what's broken. And you feel like they're giving up the battle. They're just giving up the battle. That's how you see them. Doesn't mean that's how they are. That's how you see them. You feel like the love is just gone, that they don't love you anymore. Let's see where they are. Oh, every time I get to their side, the cards are just so messy, chaotic, and heavy. Judgment in reverse. They're not doing what they're called to do. They're not looking at the higher meaning of them, even themselves. I'm not even talking about the relationship themselves. You know what I mean? Like, what is their purpose? Why are they here? And what should they be doing as a person? Like, you make them better. You make them choose better things. You make them give up the malefic sides of themselves. And they're ignoring the fact that they can do that. They could be a better person. They think it's you, but they can be a better person. Let's see how they feel. Let's clarify how they feel for you. We've got Strength and the Magician, which is great. We've got the Page of Wands, the Five of Wands, and the Page of Swords again. The conflict is over for them, their feelings. The conflict, whatever they were conflicted about, is over. But they're not going to tell you that they need you. They're not going to tell you that they need you because they're embarrassed. They're embarrassed. And they've got the Page of Swords again. They're stalking. They're stalking you. They're not going to tell you. What was the card? I think it was something like that. They're not going to tell you that they need you. They're just going to sit and stalk you on Facebook. Look to your inner strength. You're stronger than you realize. They're embarrassed to say that they need you. This could be Leo over here. But they're super, like, on your Facebook, like, 6 times a day to see what's going on. Let's clarify how they see you. The High Priestess and the Queen of Pentacles in the river. They see like you're having financial problems. And I think that you are. They see that you're having financial problems and you're unable to provide for yourself. And they feel like that's the only reason when you want to come back, or that you would want them. They're very insecure, I feel like. At least about the relationship. And they see you. You see them as not going into themselves, and they see you as being clueless as to, you know, what the real issue is in the relationship. Okay. Oh, I didn't even have to say it, and it popped out. The Ten of Swords is the feeling. You both feel like it's over. Doesn't mean it, well, we've got the Three of Swords as the outcome, but you both feel like it's over. You feel like the spark of passion is gone, and the love is just empty. What happened? And what's blocking you? Let's go into the Sun in reverse. It's blocking you. Clarify the Sun in reverse. So much energy. The Devil. Seductive Devil too. Whatever the Strength card was holding back is what's blocking you. I don't know if you're dealing with somebody that has an addiction. And it doesn't mean it's drugs. It could be drugs. For some people watching this, it could also be a sex addiction. And I see that here a lot. I mean, because look at this card. She's naked, holding an apple. And what's blocking you is happiness and the devil. It's like the yin and the yang, you know. And they're got judgment in reverse, you know. I mean, as where they are, and they're stuck. They're the Eight of Swords. They could be stuck in an addiction, and they feel like you're the one that helps them out of that. You're the one, because devil, whenever the Strength card is in a reading with the devil, it cancels out the devil, okay? But it's also what's blocking you. So it's like their feelings for you keep the devil at bay. But is that strong enough? You know what I mean? They need to be strong enough with themselves to beat an addiction. And it could be an addiction to anything, you know? The devil is what's malefic. The devil is soul ties also. It could be what's blocking you, and this is going to be just for some people, is a tie they still have with somebody else. But I don't, the overall vibe is addiction in this, the energy that I'm getting from most people watching. Not all. Some of you are going to be like, I don't know what you're talking about, but it's not for you. This is a general reading, so it's a lot of energies coming out together. Okay, so this is good, okay? I mean, good and bad. It's a duality in this one. The outcome is, so here, they're the Eight of Swords. They're stuck in their head, okay? And the outcome is in reverse. So that ends, but there's still heartbreak, and there's still the Nine of Cups. So maybe they get out of their head, but it doesn't mean you guys come back together. And if you do come back together, it doesn't mean the healing is finished. You've got the Nine of Cups in reverse. So there's no fulfillment of wishes at the end of this road. I feel like this one's left up in the air. I feel like it's not going to be closed in October. It's not like happy ending October. I feel like this is going to carry into November, unfortunately. Let's get the romance angels and see what guidance we have comes out of these cards. But we make progress because the Eight of Swords at the end of the month, whatever they're stuck in their head, they get out of. So it's the beginning of progression, okay? And maybe that's where the climax is. And maybe the take time to breathe out, for those of you who are with somebody that has an addiction, maybe the time to breathe out, take time to breathe out, is take time to go to rehab. And it doesn't mean drugs. There are more than that. There's you know, rehabs for all kinds of things. Don't they have like I don't know, like video game rehab? They have all kinds of rehabs. I mean, addiction can be so many different. I think they have social media addiction rehab at this point. Anything malefic, anything extra is bad. Okay, let's see what the romance angels have to say. Passion, allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. Deception. Someone is wearing a false mask in this relationship. If they have an addiction that you don't maybe know about, and maybe they're hiding it from you, especially sex addiction. People are very, very good at hiding that, because it's even more embarrassing for somebody to say that than to say I'm addicted to cocaine. You know what I mean? At this day and age. Soulmate. Yes, this is your soulmate. This is your soulmate. So you're going to have to dig your heels in for this one. It's going to be a long road. It's going to be a long road. To recapture romance, allow your inner joyful spirit and fun to shine. Maybe you guys need to take time out to breathe. Maybe you guys need to get away from this heavy energy for the month. You know, even if you do it alone, you know what I mean? Take some time for yourself away from this because it's very dramatic. It's very dramatic. All right. Thank you so much for watching.